Okay, so hello again, you three. We've got oh my gosh, David Colan.
Donovan.
Donovan, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I was looking right at your last name and not sorry. And Jaiden, hello again. Sorry about that. We had
Yes.
a little hiccup with recording. So if you're watching this, I'm out of sorts. But I just congratulate them because Spirit Halloween released in theaters on September 30th. So congratulations. And it'll be on VOD on October 11th, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so what I just have to know. I was so excited to hear about the movie, but what all did you find appealing about this project, and why did you take it?
Ooh.
So,
Oh,
First.
no, you can go first.
okay. I feel like it was a really fun movie, first of all. And when you're filming, you can see some parts of it on like the monitors but when it actually comes out and you can see it all together, it's really cool to see it like all edited and with the music and just to see it all come together. It's really amazing because I've never been in a full movie before. I've never been the lead in like a movie before. So that was like really it was amazing to see myself for the first time in like an actual full movie.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And which of
Jaiden?
you two, you want to draw straws?
Go for it, Jade.
It was. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, what did you find appealing about this project, and what made you take it?
Yes. Well, originally, I got the role for, Bo, and I did a few auditions and then a callback, and I finally did a chemistry read, and that was the first time I actually got to meet the cast, and I knew from there that it was going to be a great project because we had great chemistry and I felt like I was really going to bond with the cast. But when I watched the film on Friday at the Nashville premiere, when I saw it, I knew that the kind of the audience would be like in the mixture between like a kid, like scary movie, like for like 11 year olds. And what was appealing to me was that they were able to create a movie that would appeal to that kind of audience.
Yeah.
And I just found that like really interesting. Like I love the movie and I really like that.
Awesome. What about you, Dave?
Yeah, this was just came out of left field. I have a long relationship with Hideout Pictures, who I'd worked with at a music video capacity and commercial capacity. This is my first feature film. They approached me with the script, and asked if I'd be interested. And it really just took, it's not like I was looking for a PG Halloween movie, like, of course I love those types of movies, but I spent a few days with the script and just thinking about this project, and I got more and more excited about it because it is like, even though it's a present day film, I think it's unique in that it certainly feels classic and throwback. And it appealed to me to try to make a movie that was scary or thrilling for like Jaiden was saying, kids of that age. I feel like the PG adventure thriller there hasn't been a lot of those lately.
Mm-hmm.
There's some great classic ones that we certainly tried to channel. And I feel like Stranger Things has brought back that into the limelight, this throwback horror idea. But with Stranger Things has kids in it, but it's for us, for adults. I wanted to make a movie for kids. And I think the project was that from the beginning. The writer, Billy Bates, was trying to write a movie for that audience. And so that was a unique challenge, I feel like, to try to nail that tone. But also, what's interesting about a kid movie is I remember movies, I try to channel my 10-year-old self, and I remember movies I watched when I was 10 that really had an impact on me. And now I want to show those movies to my kids now. And I feel like a movie like this can live on in that sort of generational, it's an experience for the right age. And if in that experience, lasts, more so than just an indie drama or something. So it was a challenge that to me felt like a bigger challenge, because you want to create a movie that could live on.
I think you did a great. It's a super family friendly. And was Goonies by any chance one of the movies you tried to channel to?
For sure. I love Goonies. There's
Yeah.
there's like there's a lot of Halloween and horror films I really like. And then there's also a lot of adventure films like Goonies, like E.T., like Flight of the Navigator. There's just, there were movies that really left a mark. Willow, that left a mark on me and I tried to channel at least the vibe of those, or how they made you feel, or the ride they took you on, whatever it was. There's just something about the experience of it, of watching a movie at that age. If it's a movie for you, I think you kind of feel it. Never ending story,
Yeah.
there's the kind of adventure movies.
Well, you did it. You nailed it. All of you guys, you did what you needed to do. It was super fun. I wasn't sure what to expect, and then I was like, wow, this has got a lot of heart to it. So well done, you all. And I have to say, Jaiden, when the I told you I was lactose intolerant, or whatever that line was, that's a classic. I mean, it's gonna be a classic line. People will definitely quote that.
Thank you.
And what
There
was
a lot on set? I'd say we laughed a lot.
I was gonna say, and it's interesting too, you brought up the chemistry, because that I think is, I mean, actors are paid, but you guys really seem to have a very good bond. So that was a good dynamic with all of you guys. So, and
Thank you.
Thank you.
What
I feel like they became the friends that they were in the movie.
that's even better.
We all were living together in the small town in Georgia, and I feel like we became a big friendly family. And that's the best case scenario. Sometimes you hear about movies where everybody hated each other, and the minute the camera's cut, everyone goes their separate ways, and this wasn't like that.
Oh, that's awesome. And speaking of where you guys filmed, it was actually filmed in a building that is used as a Spirit Halloween, right?
It was, yeah. It was a real Spirit Halloween store. They really, when they came on board to partner with us, I mean, this project got greenlit before it was inspired by a Spirit Halloween store. By the writer was genuinely inspired by this idea and her kids' infatuation with the store. But the project got greenlit before they were officially partners. And so we didn't know, are we going to have to create our own store? Will this work? And they came on board and really helped us. But they weren't, without being heavy handed or without like saying, oh, we want this and this to happen. They were just really happy to see it come to life. But they helped us stock a store. Because we were shooting this right after Halloween, and I was scouting the store in the last few days before Halloween. And I mean, the shelves are half empty at that point. Everyone's is and so we had to create kind of a hybrid version of the store. There's a few set pieces. Our production designer did a fantastic job of creating things that serve the story that we needed for the story to work, that still felt like they belonged in the store. And that was kind of a revolving puzzle as we were making the movie. And that was, it was a small movie, so it was a rushed prep, and we were coming together in real time and all that kind of stuff. But
my
it
goodness.
was definitely a real store.
And what was everybody's favorite scene to act in, to direct?
Oh man. You guys want to go? I mean, I'd say I'm proud of two things. I'm proud that we were able to stitch together this underground adventure the boys take. That's a 4 or 5 real locations. It's a real cave. There's no sound stages or anything. But I feel like that is a lot of fun, and that kind of came together based on location opportunities we found.
Wow.
The idea was in the script, but we fleshed it out based on what we found there in Georgia. And I'm proud that all works. And I think that's a lot of fun.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
the finale, we had to shoot the whole, spoiler alert, I won't say, I guess, but we had to shoot the entire ending sequence in a day and a half. There's a lot of little winks to Evil Dead, and that was a lot of fun, a lot of wind and lightning, and but monsters coming to life So that I'm proud that works. I feel like by the skin of our teeth, we got it together. So you guys go ahead. What was y'all's favorite?
For me, my favorite scene was definitely the montage scene, because there's like a scene where we're all playing with all like the merchandise in the store, and it's just like, it was so fun to film, because like we had like the swords that we were doing like slow motion sword fights, and we like running around in shopping carts, and that was just really fun.
Yeah.
Also, because there was it was funny. Well, when we were in the movie, the first scene that we filmed was like a slow, like 360 kind of film, like a scene with like where I'm putting on makeup. And then the last scene is in like outside of the theater. And those are right next to each other in the movie, but it's the first scene and the last scene that we filmed.
Oh, weird. Wow. Okay.
That's
I
cool.
just noticed that while we were watching the movie.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fun. What about you?
I feel like other than the montage scene, I feel like my favorite moment would have to be. Ooh, I can't give it away. Can't give it away. Can't give it away.
Is it at the end?
Yeah, so montage scene.
Oh.
Montage scene. Definitely the montage scene.
Montage scene. Oh wow, that's both of you guys. Okay, that's interesting.
I think there's this fantasy. I mean, I certainly shared it, channeling my 10-year-old self, but to be in a store like that with no parents, no grown-ups, of course you wanted, like, you've got all this crazy stuff you could take off the walls. You could run through the back rooms of the store. I think that is kind of a just universal fun idea. And that's the montage they keep talking about. It's early on in the film when they first realize we are in here, we made it, we're locked in, nobody knows we're here, and they get to go crazy for a little bit.
It was awesome. That I think is like a dream. Like, wow, that's what that looks like.
Yeah.
And I know we're running out of time, so I'll just say thank you guys so much for joining me for this quick chat, and congrats on a super good, very good heart movie.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.